Hi guys, welcome to the playback. Let's share this really quick while Facebook sends out notifications. And then one more, I'm going to do this to a group. Get this out of my way so I don't burn myself. So, there we go. Thought I had lost myself. Okay, group. Okay, that's good. Okay, well, hi John. I'm using one of your boards. I'm going to make a cute little sign, little shelf sitter. This board had, I don't know if you can see them, but they had two little holes here that had obviously been drilled into. I just took my hot glue gun a little while ago, put some glue in it, and then sanded it down so it was even. We're going to paint it with the Folk Art chalk paint. We are going to put on our, we're not going to use the stem, we're going to just put the gather, and then we're going to put some birds sitting on the gather. We're going to use black for the gather, and we're going to use the morning sky blue for the birds. Excuse me. And then we're going to use some of the black paint to kind of give it a worn antique look. Okay. This is just a regular paintbrush. I need to get some paper towels. And I will get this on my hands, I have no doubt whatsoever. What I did with my gloves, oh well. And we're just going to paint this on, just like that. And this is chalk paint. It's thicker, so it goes on. You usually only need about one coat. We're going to paint all the sides. I do have my blow dryer out here, so I will be blow drying this a little bit before I flip it over. I already have it on me. Over there. I'm going to get loud. Now, if you wanted to do, you could get some like wood filler and fill in these spots, but this is going to be the back side, so nobody's really going to see it. I am painting it though, just in case you put it on the shelf and somebody, you know, kind of can get a look. You don't have to though. Oh, forgot my microphone here. Get it all tangled up with everything over here. Okie dokie. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me now. I always forget to either plug my microphone in or I have it sitting way over there underneath a bunch of stuff. No point in having one if you're not going to use it. So as you're coming in, say hi to me. Let me know where you're watching me from. Okay, I'm going to dry just a little bit. Oops. Hi, Kathy, Renee. Dry this a little bit. How are you tonight, Renee? Okay, now I'm going to flip it over and do this side. Paint all over me. Okay, try this really quick. I'm doing really good. Not bad at all. Hubby went back to work after 3 months of furlough, so that's nice, that's good. I know he was getting bored with kids just sitting around. I was enjoying it though, because he was doing all the grocery shopping, and then when I got home, all I had to do was sit, and he would go make dinner, and I'm like, huh. A girl could get used to that. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the water. I'm going to let it dry on there. Dry this really quick on this end, and then we will get, and then I'm going to wax this, even though I just painted it. But I always wax wood, I just always do. Yeah. I'm just going to wax the top of this because that's where I'm going to put the transfer. And even though I painted it, I don't want any of that wood to come up on my transfer. This fuzzing just puts a little bit of fuzz on this stickiness so it doesn't pull up anything either. So between the wax and the fuzzing, we should be good. So I'm going to put the gather kind of a little down a little bit more because I'm going to put the birds. I'm going to have the birds sitting on like the letters. So if I have this is centered, then I might not have enough room for the birds to be sitting on the letters. Fit on here. Have to tilt them. Okay, so yeah, I have to kind of tilt them so they stay on there. I'm going to use our black velvet for the letter, for the word. This is water soluble chalk paste, not paint but paste. So basically it's a liquid chalk, and when you put it on it goes on liquidy and then it dries hard and it stays where it's put. Hi Hilda. Squeegee, these are our squeegees. Just load it up with chalk paste. Make sure that it's all down. Where you see the word gather through here, those are silk screens. So when I put this on here, this will go through the silk screen. And when I pull it up, it will leave that design on the project. And we want to remove the excess, put it back in the jar because you can reuse it. Dry that. Now on this I did have a little bit of bleeding, but that's because the wood is not a smooth surface, so I do have a little bit of nooks and crannies, and when I'm done, all I gotta do is take a thin paintbrush, take some of the white paint and just kind of go around those edges. So we're gonna do our birds. We're gonna do them in the morning sky, maybe. Kind of dry there. Put some water in it. Got this new. I've finally broke down and bought one from our company, and it's a mister. I really like it. Always use distilled water. I slop it all over.
dirty. Okay, where'd the bird go? Here he is. So I'm just going to make it look like they're sitting on top of the letters here. Now just a touche. Here we go. Hi Charity, hi Angelina. Put that extra back in there. Like I said, it's reusable. You don't want to waste it. I'm going to blow dry this. Put some of this stuff away. And then we're going to take some of our black and kind of make it look like it's, excuse me, weathered or antiqued. Blow dry this really quick. So when it dries, you can wipe your hand all over it and it's not going to come off. If you get it wet or anything like that, it will tend to run, but pretty much it's on there. Where's my... I'm just going to use a sponge, one of these little paint sponge brushes. Where's my... I don't know what happened to it. Okay, I'm going to use the lid. Spray some water on the lid. And I'm just tapping it on here. Then we're just going to kind of go down. And if you get too much, you can always wipe it off. Get some of this. But I just want to give it a little bit of, you can see, a little bit of darkness, so it looks like there's some weathered look, like it's been around for a while. Oh, I just stuck my fingers in that. Okay. And then you can get some jute, put jute around it. You can make a bow. You can leave it just like it is. This is how you can upcycle. just an old piece of wood. So I took that ugly piece of wood, painted it, and made it into something pretty. Give me some hearts if you think it's cute, if you like it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on and seeing me. Put some water in there. What you think? Okay, and then these, like I said, these are silk screens. So where you see that, that's a fine mesh screen. With the chalk paste, I'll wash this off just with water. Just run it under the sink and use a board eraser. And a board eraser, this is a new one. It's just like a little hockey puck. It's kind of like Mr. Clean without all the chemicals that are on it. And well, thanks, Charity. So you can wash them off with that. If I was using ink, we have inks. Inks will, if once they dry, they can clog up the silk screen. So you want to get the ink off of there as soon as you can. Where I could leave this on there till next week, next month, and then when I go to use it, redo it, it's fine because it's pretty much pulled out of the silk screen. So I don't do that though. I always clean them up and get them put away before I go to bed. Because these are an investment and I want to keep them around as long as I can. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, get this cleaned up so I can go to bed because I got work in the morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. God bless. Be kind to one another. Be safe. Please be safe. Wear your mask.